Like we always do at this time on a Friday night, my man Kenny Holt, how you doing?
You already know, Randy. I go for mine. We got the shine. Guess what? We got 5-on-5 on War Games revealed tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. We finally got the 5-on-5 women's war games.
They got now. They don't
solidified.
care who got next. You heard? And guess what? It's the main event at War Games. Not the men's,
Mhm.
but it's the women main eventing War Games.
You know what? Look who I'm representing tonight. Look at that. Come on, man.
Brutality herself, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Let's go. Let's get it fucking popping. Cavabunga _K_E_N. Myself, Rainy J Cruz, RENDY. Letter J CRUZ. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. And most importantly, go to youtube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show us some love and support for your boys on the program. Don't drop that mic now.
Hey, you dropping hot bars, man. What you want me to do?
If you're watching us on X and YouTube, hit us up in the comments regarding SmackDown tonight, Raw on Monday, upcoming War Games next weekend. So we're live, we're hot, we're ready.
100 degrees too.
That's how we're starting off this show.
100 degrees or more, baby.
That's how we're starting off this show. My man Noob, always on time.
Like
Hope you're doing well, man.
On time, like the
I
first.
want to know where you from, Noob. What part of this world you are from, bro? Because I just want to know.
Love.
Just because we appreciate you every time we do a Raw recap, SmackDown recap. You are here, you are early, you live. Thank you. We appreciate you. I was just gonna get to that. That Cody promo was absolutely what this War Games match needed, and it is what Cody needed as a character. That's him at his best. So I think we should go to the promo now.
Shall we?
Shall we? Come on, here we go.
Said I was done with you, and now I don't want to be done at all. And your friends, Bronson, you're probably the best in that group, but you won't figure it out until you're looking up at the lights. Braun Breaker, where's he at? Historically speaking, a Steiner is never better than a Rhodes.
A Steiner never better than a Rhodes. That's a bar. Okay, Cody, I see you. All right, Cody. Here we go.
Logan Paul, get your drone up, do a flip. None of us care. And Brock Lesnar, don't forget the last person who beat you here was me, and not once, but twice.
I'll tell you one thing, nothing but facts from Cody Rhodes.
Mr. Heyman, look at me. If I learned anything from that WrestleMania photo, you've represented every one of those guys on screen. You know what I've discovered is our relationship. You build them, and I'll beat them. War Games, the match beyond. It's not just a match. It's my damn birthright, and I'll see you in San Diego. I said I was.
That was like one of those late 90s, early 2000s, go up to Hot 97, Funk Flex, drop a fucking freestyle.
I was just about to
Drop
say
any
that.
beat on. And Cody Rhodes, I give it to you, brother. That was fire. That was fire. So now that men's war games got some juice going on. New Chicago. All right.
Hey, Chi-Town. Shout out to Chicago.
And, going to Chamber because they've been promoting that kind of heavily. So let us know if you're going to the Chamber pay-per-view PLE in February. A Steiner is never better than a Rhodes and a Flair. You got that right.
I mean,
Um,
with that.
and Cody's father did make War Games, yeah. So that's why Cody said it's in his birthright. So it's in his blood. War Games, like, yo, what's up, man? I could do this shit. I can do this shit every year, bro. So let's start there. We're gonna work our way all over the place. A lot of shit went on SmackDown. What'd you make of the Cody Rhodes promo and the whole thing, the segment of like him getting beat up by Drew McIntyre? Uso is trying to make the save. And then in the middle of the Carmelo match with Bronson Reed, you get the Usos coming out and Logan Paul and Braun Breaker. And then Cody comes out and attacks Bronson Reed. And then the count out is awarded, making Carmelo Hayes the winner and advancing in the John Cena tournament to now he gets Gunther next week. Yeah.
I think with tonight, I think they heard the WWE Universe, Raw was a banger at MSG. They said, all right, you know what? Y'all want to talk shit about SmackDown? Here, take this. It was almost like, yo, okay, this wasn't like Raw, but you know what? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got some gas. Y'all cooking with gas. You're not cooking with an electric stove now. Y'all cooking with a gas stove right now. So that's how we gonna do it. Yeah, use the power like click, 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 click,
click, click, click, click.
Yeah, so I would say it was a good draw out with the heels coming out to open up the show. We see the Usos come out and we get hit with that old okey-doke, like, oh, Cody's supposed to be out by now, right before he says his whoa, but we're just like, oh, but this is something they knew. We see the bus, we see we get a flashback. The last time we saw like something happen in front of Cody's bus, The Rock was whooping his ass, like he don't stole something.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Like Missy Elliott.
His ass like he got caught, like he got bad grades at school. He had to face his dad.
Yeah.
But so Drew comes off the bus just signaling, and Cody looks disfigured. But one thing that really brought it to this War Games match that was really good, with Cody coming out, help assisting. First off, before that, Melo and Bronson Reed, Randy, we need a bomb for that. Melo, Bronson Reed, that match could feed everything. That match was everything we needed, and Carmelo Hayes was everything that we saw. And that within Bronson Reed, tremendous, terrific work. Great, 5-star match. I would say give it a 4.5 star match. Sticking with that, but Cody comes out, helps assist Bronson Reed, but Melo gets the win. But Cody gives us a promo that's about different from what we usually hear. He always says your most famous word, Randy. He always says your most famous word, which is
enough.
And then plus he's running out with the windbreakers and all that kind of shit. Now just regular suits.
Nah, this is Cody donned the black suit with the red tie. As we said, I may have looking within it in the wrestling multiverse or the conspiracy. Cody's donning a lot more darker tone colors. Before it was the light blue, the navy blue, but now the more darker tones. These are little things you look at. I don't know. This is me, but he came out. He still has his battle scars. Perfect image, perfect grit. And when he cuts that fire ass promo, Cody's just sense like he's not even saying the word enough. He says it within his promo, like calling them out. This is almost like the same what we wanted Cody to do when he went up against Cena. Like, yo, go at him. Like, oh, okay, guess what? Just because I'm a Rose, I ain't no bitch either. Guess what? Call you out. Reed, You good, but you not good enough for me. Breaker, guess what? You the big dog, but you never get into my house.
That's
All
right.
dogs, all Steiners stay in the backyard. Logan Paul, this ain't Vine, this ain't Instagram. Go somewhere else and go hang with your brother. You know, he just went and added all like every bar,
Yeah.
like you said, man, this was like a 90s. Like he went up to hot 97 and he just established his order. Like Cody right now, he just made this lit a fire within his group, even if there wasn't like this was like an advantage point. The advantage match is next week, but you gotta like appreciate what Cody has set the tone, set the gritty, dark tone for what is going to happen at War Games. Even though I'm still sticking to my theory, like even though Cody set up that fire ass promo, it's still a prediction though that it's just like a sugar. It's like putting shaving cream on a pie. It's not going to be the same. I still think that the heels are still going to emerge victorious. It's going to be a good fight, but the heels are going to emerge victorious next week.
I feel the same way. I think the heels go over. I think that's why, you know, the baby faces got up from tonight, and I think depending on what they do on Raw, it's like a sign. Like if the babies had their moment today, the heels get their come uppings at War Games. So I know we debated last week about who takes the pin, who makes the pin. I think we both said either Cody or Punk would take the pin. Which, hey, listen, Cody with getting attacking Bronson Reed and all that kind of stuff. I could see him now taking the pin next week at War Games. I like the whole Drew McIntyre situation of attacking Cody in the bus and then driving away. And just listen, not everything has to be in the ring or in the arena. So just taking anything outside the arena is good for me because the storytelling can expand outside of the ring and the arena. So just again, they did not do much, but still just the effort of you doing something outside goes a long way. Now there's more interest in this match. Not saying there wasn't any at the Raw on Monday with the addition of Brock and Roman, but now it's like, oh shit, it's more sizzle to the match. And I do want to say this. I agree with the Carmelo and Bronson Reed match. I mean, I think Carmelo wins this whole shit. I got a feeling Carmelo's going to win his whole shit. I think he can. That somehow, again, he has Gunther. Yeah, it's like, how do I get past Gunther? Clean, not clean. How do I make it happen? But I think I could see a world where Carmelo is the last opponent for John Cena. Whether John is the IC champ or not, it don't matter. I think Carmelo's from Boston, right?
He is.
Okay, so I mean that adds a layer to everything, and if it's John and Gunther, cool. But I think this is a time where Carmelo needs the push, needs the boost. Gunther is world champ, IC champ. He don't really need that right now.
Word.
I think Carmelo can be the super duper beneficiary of getting to the finals against John Cena and even defeating John Cena. I think I could see that next month. So this is part one. I know we mentioned, hey, was it you? I think it was Graham. I said I think we both have Melo winning, but it's like, how do you do it? I think shenanigans outside, they make Bronson Reed lose. You develop the war game stuff, and boom, we make Carmelo win. He won by count out. So I think that's very interesting and important too, because he did not get pinned. Word. So they protected him with that. He took an L. I didn't get pinned or submitted. Count out. All right, whatever. So now you protect Bronson Reed from that. And let Carmelo Hayes advance in his tournament, because from what I see right now and what they put up is Carmelo, Gunther, and then Solo against Penta on that side of the bracket. The other side is Jey Uso, Rusev, and LA Knight, and We don't know because Sheamus is out with
Damn,
injury.
bro.
We don't know if it's a storyline or legit, but Sheamus is no longer in the tournament. Now it's like, all right, who replaces Sheamus? Is it a surprise that someone who lost earlier in the tournament and trying to get, make their way back in? Talk to me. Who do you think is the three options to replace Sheamus that makes sense? Because no matter what, they get LA Knight.
That's a really good question. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna save that one for last because it's my obvious.
Oh yeah.
Now that you just said with that, but it would be interesting if they brought back a. I mean, you brought back Zack Ryder, and then you bring back
Dolph.
You bring back Dolph, but what we said last time he was on the show. It was good to see them back. It was really good, but given the status of who they were facing, a lot of new blood, new talent, it was good if they both participated, but I don't know if you want to put them over the uprising talent. You had Solo, and then you had LA Knight, who's still the new. I mean, we respect Matt, we love Matt, and we love Nesmith, we love Dolph, but they've been in the business quite a long, and they've accomplished. Now we're trying to push some of the new blood, the new talent. So my three is not them. Man, you giving me the tough.
That's right.
You know what? I'm gonna just throw a wrench out there. I think if so, give it to who we had on yesterday. I think you give me Mr. Kennedy. Throw Kennedy in there.
Okay.
Throw Kennedy in there to face off. Possibly. That'll be one. I could see that happening.
Okay.
Number two. Excuse me. Number
right.
2. Oof. What if we bring back Captain Charisma? We bring back Christian. We bring back Christian for that.
Okay.
And then my last one is the obvious choice. If we're sitting there, we're waiting, LA Knight waiting. Next, we just hear
can I? Dang. Is it the song we played last week?
Is it someone that you may know but you don't know me?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think we all know him, but may not know him for that time frame.
What you got? Let's see if it is.
Where's shut up. Hold up. It's the Hold up, I'm gonna do it right. No!
On this day!
Shut up, bro. Go back.
Why you gonna disrespect the crowd?
There you go.
You think you know me?
On this day!
You think we get that? You think he's the replacement for Sheamus?
It will come very, very sudden. And if that happens, I can see this. If you put Knight, if Knight is in the category, is in the bracket with Solo, Edge and Solo.
No, Knight is on the opposite side of Solo.
Oh, good one.
So the winner of the Knight and question mark gets the winner of Rusev and Jey Uso.
Man,
I think it's gonna be Knight and Jey Uso in that finals of the bracket.
Okay, man, that would have been good because it would have been nice to see Edge versus Solo. Umaga. That would have been like a nice homage because Solo does a lot of homage to Umaga, and Edge and Umaga had previous beef. So, but okay, I say Edge, but if the way that you just panned it out, Uso Jay versus LA Knight, if they're in the same bracket, that really ties it in. Those two have previous beef before and a lot of previous past story interactions. So that can really turn the course. I think they might bring somebody back that we have not seen it's just really going to be like, oh, wow, really? But who knows if this might be a work move if Sheamus is out. It's just really sad. We thought that, Sheamus to bring back, but now it's really kicking to me. What if we bring back The Miz? You bring back Miz to face off against LA Knight? That would be pretty well.
And what, for The Miz to lose again?
I would say let The Miz wins the match not clean, like his own faction, his own usual faction, not clean.
I said Randy Orton.
That's not bad either.
To face Cena for one more time.
One of his greatest rivals, Orton and Cena. That's really a good rivalry.
Okay, so
who you got?
Do we think the Sheamus injury is legit?
Possibly. It just really sucks. I'm just thinking about in the Garden. I didn't see any signs, but I'm not a doctor.
Because then why in kayfabe storyline would they hold out of all the people? They're gonna hold out Sheamus, the one guy who has never been Intercontinental Champion.
Ding ding. Is Sheamus gonna cost Cena the Intercontinental title? Is Sheamus gonna cost Cena the Intercontinental title? Is he going to make Dirty Dom pick up that title? And then what if we get, Sheamus possibly being Dom's bodyguard? Is Sheamus the secret last opponent to John Cena? This is the multiverse.
I know.
Spreading his wings. But what if it's like saying, okay, instead of giving it to the young talent, but Sheamus comes and angles himself in, maybe like a mentor. I could see him angling himself into the Judgment Day, or with Dom being some sort of like mentor, like big bully mentor. I could see that. Sheamus, he could win the title, or possibly he might just go to Angle and say, hey, I want the IC title. I don't care who it is. It could be John. It could be Dom. I'm just going for that title because I've won this title. I've won that title. The only one I have not won is second-handedly one of the most prestige titles in the business, and that is the IC Championship. He had plenty of times against Gunther, good times against Braun Breaker, but came up short. So what if this is the moment Sheamus is like, you know what? This is about me creating my own legacy. I'm chasing what I'm trying to gain, and that is trying to be a Grand Slam champion. And that's one way to put it.
Okay. What about this?
All right, what's your multiverse looking like?
As I queue this up, I said I wonder if they pulled Sheamus out now because they couldn't get an agreement set up with a non-WWE wrestler until today.
On this day,
because with me watching everything, Tony Khan did say Edge is still on the contract with AEW.
Yep.
So, and then my boy Ariel Helwani asked Tony Khan, have they reached out to you regarding Edge to be part of this, or Adam Copeland to be a part of the John Cena tournament? He said no. And that was earlier in the week. Has something transpired? If we're thinking those people,
right?
Okay, we can have that theory. But who else that's on the active roster that now they pull the trigger to say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should have had him involved instead of Sheamus. Or now Sheamus, injury, bye-bye. Who else is going to come in and like they pick 16 people? I think all fair. Like, okay, plus you don't have the 10 that are involved in war games outside of Jey Uso. So now who else is on the current roster that you could be like, damn, like, okay, I can see them replacing Sheamus with this guy. If it's non-outside, if it's non-TNA, like a Jeff Hardy or Joe Hendry, But my thing is, why? If that's the case, then why not? If it is Joe Hendry, why not put him in the original bracket? But why make a thing for Sheamus to be hurt and then you plug in somebody brand new? So a lot of theories going on. Current roster outside who don't work here, like who else besides Jericho and Edge that don't work there that you could bring back? Hold on. Was Cena on? No, Cena was not on tonight.
He's only got 2 more appearances. That's Survivor Series and Saturday Night.
Rey Mysterio could be. Yeah, I can see Rey. Wouldn't be a bad choice, but it's like I think if you're gonna plug out someone, the person you plug in is like gotta be like
new.
Oh shit, bro. Now it's like, I fuck with Sheamus, but hey, I just don't know who else. If it ain't Orton, and nobody else returning, and nobody out like that. We've seen Roman and the Brock come back, so it's not them. So it's like I'm trying to think, even young guys.
Gable.
It ain't Dom because he's getting John a Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm. No Chad.
Could it be Chad Gable?
Maybe Chad. Technical wrestler. Like real good.
It could be Chad. I wouldn't. It wouldn't. That's a nice option. Or what if we hear this?
Come on. No, I got to.
I ain't playing the whole thing. So
Raw is Jericho. Interesting. I'm not opposed to that. It's just I think now fans are on the edge. We don't know exactly who it is. Everyone's just coming up with their own theories and who could possibly that. I was like, oh God, imagine
Austin Theory.
Man, look at that.
Look at All right, there you go. All right, Chad Gable or Austin Theory. That's it.
Dropping lines like it's a movie, like a drama movie, a mystery with clues. That's it. Oh, that's it.
That's it. All right, Edge and Jericho. I see you. Royal Rumble Theory.
Interesting.
But then, do you have him lose? That's the thing. Like, you don't bring back Austin Theory to have him lose to LA Knight. LA Knight has the momentum, so I don't know. I think when it's all said and done, I think it's going to be Carmelo and John Cena. Yeah,
it's a tough It's tough to be a writer for that pen, control that pen, and give the bag of that magic and let it sing. But I guess now we can just come up with our own theories, no pun intended, and just wait to see what the magic is, and let us just be surprised and see if we like it.
Yeah,
that's all.
I throw in Rey Mysterio. Say you want to keep it clean. Rey Mysterio, returning Austin Theory, returning Chad Gable, outside Orton.
I think Orton's still waiting. He's still waiting it out.
Outside Jacob. Outside Jacob could be a nice return.
Jacob.
But then again, do you bring Jacob back to lose?
Against LA Knight? No.
They won't do that and put the Miz back in. That's nah.
No, but guarded with their history, Miz and Cena.
Oh, that's who I saw. Oba, Femi.
I was just thinking about NXT guy, Oba. But he got Ricky Saints. He's still a Ricky Saints then.
But LA Knight could beat Oba, but I don't think Oba would advance though. But still, you give him that debut on Raw, like, oh shit. You saw Javon Evans and like, hey.
Oh yeah, true. You're right.
It wouldn't. So Theory, Oba, Rey Mysterio, Chad Gable.
That's not a bad listing.
And outside, Randy Orton.
And way outside.
Way out. Jericho and Edge.
And way outside. We have. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. The fuck was that? All right, so we got Sheamus being out tournament. Men's War Games promo with Cody. Carmelo is getting Gunther next week. And we saw the end of SmackDown. Now we have AJ Lee, Rhea, Charlotte, Alexa, and Io.
Yep.
And then you have the Kabuki Warriors, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch for the Women's War Games match.
All heat.
AJ and Becky are the fifth members from
Yes,
each
sir.
respective team. I like both teams. Before we saw a promo with Rhea and Charlotte about trusting each other and putting out our shit to the side for the betterment of the team and all that kind of stuff. And you get AJ coming out, but then, you know, the heels come out and start attacking, and AJ comes out, and out of nowhere, you see Becky Lynch. I didn't see Becky in the initial rush into the ring, but she popped out like, boom. So AJ was like, nah, fam, we're not doing this. And now you build that story into the War Games. And now I think it's on par with like the men's War Games match. There's probably more of a story there than the men's, but I like both teams. You add Becky, you add AJ. How did you like the planning and the execution of how they added AJ and Becky Lynch?
The planning on both sides is really coming about, especially for the women's and for the women's, predominantly for the faces, like especially is they're really showing a lot of like development and showing a lot of telling and a lot of growing with that and interaction, especially because Charlotte and Rhea they have trust issues. So I like how they did tonight where they had a segment backstage. Alexa Bliss led Charlotte to a room. There was Rhea and basically saying, look, you guys need to hash this out. You guys need to have a talk about what's really going on. So it really shows that Charlotte and Rhea, their past history, they were able to talk it out between each other. Well, but also too, this also just shows between both of them as characters, like they're really more into like not just because Charlotte's queen personality, Rhea as the annihilator, like they're showing more so what we're seeing in this era. A lot of our superstars being more vulnerable, being more human, be able to express themselves. In this age, this era, it's more so like we already know who the character is, but we want to see beyond the character. How can we said this more so before, how can we relate? How can we empathize with this person? How can we put ourselves in their shoes? Like, is this someone like I can talk to? Is this something I'm going through? Do I have some people that are like Rhea and Charlotte, like, where we've had previous history, we clashed, but eventually in due time, either time will heal or we just forget about it and we move on. But known associates or known friends, your mutuals, you end up finding some way to find a center or find some type of conjoined relationship with. And we're seeing that. And with that, we're seeing with the heels, they have everyone has a common enemy or something they can relate to. The Kabuki Warriors have a relationship against Io from, Damage Control. Nia Jax has previous history with everyone.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss, Rhea. I'm talking about Charlotte. We know that. And, previous before when she was around AJ Lee. So everyone has some type of relationship there. Everyone has some form of connection. This women's war game is like a perfect web of everyone connecting. And this is really turning out to be like, this could be something that's really good. It's going to be a little different from previous years. I think the women, like the men, like I said, I think the women's heels of the War Games match are going to be victorious, and I think it has a lot more to explain and a lot more to um branch out and explain if the heels of the women's War Games win.
Yeah.
It was sooner or later AJ and Becky were going to join the games, especially after Maxine Dupree won. So
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to this, and there's a main event too.
Yeah. Noob, Rhea and Charlotte aren't merch mascots under Vince McMahon. Wrestlers are human too. Yeah, like you mentioned about just showing a human side to the character. No, Terrence mentioned last week about Charlotte and showing her different side of the character, being vulnerable, not trusting people, but still a callback to legit. Her and Rhea went at it a few times at WrestleMania. I think in the pandemic one, and
Mm-hmm.
then 39. So
Yep.
like, hey, if we have some differences or beefs from years ago, bring it up. Like, I'm not just gonna, oh, you on my team? All right, cool, we good now. Nah, like what was surprising, very surprising, and I probably you didn't notice, is they could have did something. Probably not tonight, but now they still got one more Raw, one more SmackDown that they could do this.
What's up?
Like, did everybody just forget that Nia Jax? Everybody forget Nia Jax knocked out Becky Lynch years ago, and she was bleeding from her fucking nose, and that began the man era of Becky Lynch. Like, hey, before we tag team, let's have this conversation real quick. Like, I don't trust you either. I'm here just for the team, and I mean, they could do that as well. If you're going to do that for Charlotte and Rhea, you could do that for Nia and Becky. Like, hey, listen, I know we haven't seen eye to eye. I know I popped you in the nose years ago, but listen, we good now. You could do that because now that's a nice ring to a callback to the story. Like, everybody ain't just gonna forget what happened many years ago between y'all two. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't bust my nose, the man would not have been born. So all thanks to Nia Jax, but hey, let's sort this out real quick from a storyline standpoint, because everybody still got a little history on that roster. So I think it was a nice callback, and I wish they would have did the Nia Jackson and Becky part, but again, they got one more show to figure it out. Let's see if they do it or not. Noob, yeah, like I said on Monday, Oscar's heel turn is starting to feel warm because I get the feeling that Oscar is losing next weekend. She already outsmarted everyone, especially Rhea and Io. We have the men's heels going over, and are we saying the women's heels too? So it's a heel night, Survivor Series.
Look at the past history. It makes more. It gives them the advantage. I mean, for both the men's and women's, Randy, is it like the faces have been winning over the last 2-3 years, War Games?
I'm checking last year.
I know Rhea's team won. They beat Liv.
So what, the babies went over last year?
Yeah.
Both. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Hawk's team won and Rhea's team won.
Roman and them won. The Rhea, Bianca, Naomi, Io, and Bailey defeated the Judgment Day. Okay, so both baby teams went over. In 23, we know that the Sammy and them, they won that match. Cody, Seth, Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, and Becky defeated Damage Control.
Yep.
So back-to-back years of the babies going over. One more time, 22. The Bloodline won. That was the heels.
Mm-hmm.
And then Team Belair, Bianca, Alexa, Asuka, Mia Yim, and Becky defeated Team Damage Control. So, damn.
Yeah.
So a lot of good teams. Yeah, I think we can, heels over Survivor Series, men's and women's. It's about time, bro. It's about time.
And it'll make it a lot more with the storylines and building more. I mean, the faces, I feel like everyone on the faces, they can lose. That was just about who takes the pin, but even if they lose, they can still build, you could build something within themselves, the team, or against who they face against, because we still have a lot of unanswered plots that need to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
Between Asuka and Io, we need to fill in between Charlotte, Alexa, and then indoor with Rhea. We still have so many other subplots and things that we need to fill in these holes, fill in these gaps. Like AJ and Becky, are they going to face off soon? And after this, Saturday night main event, possibly all of these women are going to go into the Royal Rumble. So how's that going to pan out too? And who's the final 8, the final 4?
I think you get Becky and AJ 1-on-1 as Saturday main event. That'd be nice. I agree with you that the heels should go over both men's and women's. All right. So last week we mentioned who takes the pin in the men's, who takes the pin in the women's match, who's making the pin, who's taking the pin. If the heels are going over, so Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea, Io, and AJ, somebody got to get pinned. I don't think it's AJ.
I don't think either.
I don't think it's Charlotte.
Actually, no, it's not Charlotte.
I definitely not Rhea.
One of my mind, I thought it might
have Alexa or Io.
It might have been Rhea, but it could be Rhea or Io, and the one who's going to give them the pin is going to be Asuka. That's how I feel like.
Asuka pins Io. Bam, that's it. I'm done.
Asuka pins Io, or she pins Rhea, and that will be pretty big if you have Rhea with Asuka. They go at it again, and then Io, because that also would bring in more the relationship between Io and Rhea with that. So if Rhea eats the pin, it's going to be either from Asuka. It has to be either from Asuka and nobody else. You can't do Nia nor Lash. I feel like it's either Io or Rhea that's taking the pin, and Asuka's is covering. Which one?
Rhea.
I know, but if Rhea takes the pin, it really I feel like Rhea will be okay taking the pin, especially if it leads out to some type of story or some type of
right, because whoever pins her, like you said, can set up something down the road. But I think that's where I think Asuka can get Io. Should be to set something up because they still haven't gone 1-on-1.
Yeah.
So I think the momentum is Asuka making the pin, but they just beat Charlotte and Alexa for the tag title, so it can't be Charlotte or Alexa.
Okay.
So it's gotta be definitely not AJ. I'm not doing that. No. So I think Asuka pins Io.
Yeah.
And it won't hurt Io at all.
I don't think it will hurt Rhea either.
Cause then that'll make them say, "Yo, all right, you pinned me in a War Games match, but you know what? You never pinned me 1-on-1. We gotta go, something like that. Boom. Then you set that up. I think that's the way to go for this match. So nobody else needs to make the pin outside of Asuka. Kyrie's not pinning nobody. No.
Yeah,
no. So I think Asuka pins Io.
Right. Or Rhea. That's fine.
That's a tough ask, brother. That's a tough ask.
I know that's a tough ask. I know the stipulation, but I just see that these three will have some type of feud that's going to spark something, especially because the connection with Rio and Ia and them facing against Asuka, we still have not filled that. I mean, we've seen Rhea face off against Kyrie, but the real head of the snake is Asuka, and Asuka right now has those tag titles. We're probably going to see them try to challenge those, but the Kabukis are still going to hold that. And, I think Asuka's really going to try to break apart. Asuka's feud with Rhea and Io is going to form them to split. And eventually they might end up going at each other as well, and that might be a part of a plan as well.
Mhm.
No, Oscar's point of view, you were part of the Damage Control family, but you wanted to have your own family with Rhea. Okay, so if you can't have us, we're gonna make sure that you aren't gonna have her either.
That's right.
And we know, and I know how much you care about Rhea, but you know what? I'm gonna do everything to make sure that if you're not with us, you aren't gonna have her either. And both of you are going to hate each other by going at each other and doing this.
Mhm.
So that might be one way.
I hope they show. I hope they show something about. So we know Rhea recruited AJ.
Yes.
We don't know who recruited Becky on the heel side.
Mm.
Like who was talking, who was negotiating with Becky. Like we knew Becky was gonna say yeah, but like, who made the initial? Hey, listen, we got to talk. Could that have been Nia? Could that have been Asuka? Could that have been Lash Legend? I doubt it. And it was Kyrie. It's got to be Nia or Asuka.
It has to, because they have.
Because Asuka was trying to get Bailey.
Yes.
She said no.
Yeah.
But
And
I'm saying just show something. You know, backstage. And Becky, like, I bet I got you. I'm good. You know, but
yeah, if you have them open up the show on Monday about why did I join, maybe Nia goes and explains. Oscar and Becky had previous history before,
yeah.
Becky went out when she had her pregnancy, so that's really big with that.
Yeah.
So that can really be. I feel like it could be, as your point, it could be either Oscar or Nia. So that'd be pretty interesting. Nia putting her, like, you're the toughest SOB that I've dealt with. You knocked me out, but guess what? You eliminated me. You laughed at me when I got eliminated from the Royal Rumble. So,
Well, I feel like it's Oscar. I feel she's the team captain. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I saw the graphic. They had this Sami Zayn team and MFTs next week on SmackDown in a Survivor Series traditional match. Bro, I saw that graphic and I saw the old logo. I'm like, damn, I kind of missed that shit. I kind of missed the traditional 4-on-4, 5-on-5. Like they could have had cool names. Like, back then, the Americans and this and that, and like, oh, the Ultimate Warriors, like, oh shit, oh wow, let me see, Warrior, Tornado, LOD, that's crazy. Team Sammy and Team MFT is like, but still, you still get a traditional match. I saw the graphic. I'm like, oh, looks, man, old school vibe. I think I'm on that part where I think this year, if it's not warranted for a War Games match at Survivor Series, don't even do it. Bring back the traditional 4-on-4, the 5-on-5. You get the creative names for the teams, and like, oh, okay, because like if you see, is Sammy, Motor City Machine Guns,
yep.
Shinsuke,
and Ray Phoenix.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Not a bad roster, but it could have been cooler if you had a name for it, not just Team Sammy. Like, all right, come on. We can do better than that.
International Goons, the International Squad, because they all from around the world.
International something, right?
International Goons.
No, Machine Motor City. They're from the country, right?
They're from America.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's outside of Sammy, Shinsuke, and
yeah, I mean they're all from different continents. So
yeah,
I take that.
This ain't the what was that group name? The League of Nations. Remember that shit?
The League of Nations.
That was fire name though.
That was a fire name.
With Sheamus, Rusev,
and
Barrett,
AJ Barrett, yeah.
And we're missing.
Wasn't Drew on it? No.
Drew McIntyre on that shit?
No.
I don't want to look. Yeah, I don't want to cheat. I know Sheamus, Rusev, Wade Barrett. No, I don't think Drew McIntyre.
Oh God, what's his name? Was it We the People? What's his name? No, he wasn't on that.
You mean Jack Swagger?
No, he wasn't. Just random. I was like, wait.
Yo, who's the? I know I can look it up. I just.
You know what I'm doing?
Oh, you son of a Del Rio.
Oh my God, Del Rio. How could I forget?
Wow, Del Rio, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, and Rusev, the League of Nations. But that's a fire name though.
The League of
You
Nations.
tell me Survivor Series, you got to go up against the League of Nations. Oh shit, damn. That's like, man, they should bring back the 4-on-4, 5-on-5 joint. War Games is cool, but it's gonna fall in line with like a Hell in a Cell kind of vibe. Like, just do the match to blow off a hot rivalry, and then you move on. Now it feels like we're forcing a War Games just to do it, and like it's a fucking all-star team you have in that I would say men's game, the men's all-star. Stop, men's War Games feel like a fucking all-star game. You got Brock, Roman, Usos, Punk, Cody, Drew, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. It's like, damn, that's like Eastern Conference, Western Conference. But it's like, where does the beef stem from? What's the origin? What is connecting everything? Like Drew and Punk in a Hell in a Cell was like, yo, they just fucking hate each other. It's got to blow off in the Hell in a Cell. The War Game should be a match where you blow off two stables, rivals, and then boom. Would they do that? Probably not.
Right.
Because I think it adds a different element to Survivor Series to make it like that big 4, big 5 PLE. And like Money in the Bank. Would I love Money in the Bank to go back to WrestleMania? Sure. Does it need its own pay-per-view PLE? No. But it just it's there. But I would love for Survivor Series to go back 4-on-4, 5-on-5 at some point in time. Before I let you go, I know we did this last year. I forgot the roster. This is why we're going to do it all over again.
What's up?
I know Survivor Series next week. We're not doing a post SmackDown show next Friday, fellas. If you're watching, over 120 have tapped in on X or YouTube. So thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Also, for those who are watching, if you did not get a chance to watch our chop it up thing segment with Mr. Kennedy last night, go ahead on YouTube. Go ahead on my Twitter channel account. It's up there. Over an hour with the former U.S. champion, TNA champion, and Mr. Money in the Bank. Definitely want to know you guys' feedback on that. And trust me, we are trying for other people to come on. It's just a slow burn. But when they, I think, eventually do come on, it's going to be fun. So check out Mr. Kennedy from last night on YouTube or on my Twitter account. So in the spirit of Survivor Series, no show next week on Friday. We will be back on Monday night. But to cap this off, I want to ask Kenny, if you were to build your ultimate Survivor Series team, men and women from any era, I'll give you 5. 5 women, 5 men, any era, past or present. What Survivor Series team are you building out?
Do you want to do a one-off like you draft, I draft?
No, just I'm giving you like
5 women, 5 men, or just mix?
a 5 women team and a 5 men team.
Okay. Ladies first.
All right, let's do it.
Lita. Lita's my first one. Trish Stratus is second.
Okay.
I'm throwing in Victoria.
You love Victoria.
Give me Bianca Belair.
Okay, so Bianca, Trish, Lita, Victoria. Victoria, Bianca, Trish, Lita, and
Bless you.
Thank you.
This is tough because
it's always the last one. Always that you feel you're confident about 2, 3. It's just that last one. It's like, damn.
Always, but man, it's just so much good talent. I know I'm leaving off a lot of past, and I know I'm leaving off a lot of from present, but it's just so hard. And I know it's saying mine, but I'm like,
Can I give you a hint?
No, I already know who I'm going to pick. I already know. Is Rhea Ripley. I already knew it was probably. I was stuck between this. Look, honestly, it was Rhea. It was between Rhea, Liv. I'm talking about like Sable. You had China.
That's right.
You had
China will fuck you up.
you had China. You had Mickey James. You had so much. You had Molly Holly. You had a lot of good women, and like now, I know I left off a lot. You know, we have Bailey, Naomi, Io, Asuka. We have Tiffany Stratton. We have Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair. Like it is so great, and like how much is emerged. It's hard to really pick the great. So that is my 5 though: Rhea, Bianca, Victoria, Trish, and Lita for the women's. For the men's,
hold on.
Oh, go ahead. You want to go?
Women. Oh God, I'm stuck at one already.
All right. Brian.
Sasha Banks.
I knew you was gonna pick Sasha.
That's right. Better believe it. Charlotte Flair.
Fair. Okay.
I go Rhea Ripley.
Boom. That's 3.
Oh man. I will go with Bianca Belair.
It's 4.
So I got Bianca, Rhea, Charlotte, and Sasha. That's tough.
It's always hard for the last.
I need one more.
Mm-hmm.
Survivor Series. I need a muscle.
You got 2 muscles.
I need a third. I want all survivors.
A Storm.
I was thinking Jade. I'm thinking China. Damn. I might, Beth Phoenix.
See,
Amazon. Like, come on, man.
See, it's hard.
Nah, I probably go China.
Respect.
China, Charlotte, Rhea, Sasha, Bianca. But like, it's a different convo. You tell me, like right now, people who are active, different answers. But I'll say that. All right, men. I'll go first because you started off with the women. Stone Cold, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels.
Respect.
I got Roman, Shawn, Stone Cold, and The Rock. And I'd probably go. I probably go Bret the Hitman.
Oof.
Bret, Austin, Rock, Shawn, Roman.
That's pretty good. I think I might
finish it off. What you got? To finish it off, what you got?
I'm gonna shake the table with this one. I got Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Give me Triple H.
Okay, Triple H.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle,
man. You gotta give it to Kurt.
It's true.
It's damn true.
Damn true. That's right.
Oh. Randy Orton.
I thought about Randy Orton too.
Randy Orton. Randy Orton. Randy Orton. This. Oh. Damn.
So to recap: Orton, Triple H, Roman.
Wait, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. There you go.
Roman, Triple H, Kurt Angle, Randy,
and one more.
The Rock.
Can I ask why there's no Steve Austin?
Oh, I wanted to pick Austin, but I'm just thinking about regarding all of the people that I picked. They all have something different in wrestling styles and categories. Austin, I'm just thinking about from I'm just looking back from like 2001 Survivor Series, the Alliance versus WWF. It was like already like everyone knew it was like Team Alliance WWF, and everyone's top pick. They're like, oh, I will have Austin too, because Austin, despite being the favorite, him just being the rattlesnake. But if you look at both teams, each of them had somebody who was they matched up well. They had matchups with everyone that was different in different aspects. So if I'm facing somebody on your team, I'm like, who can go at Austin, toe for toe?
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone that I've picked, well, 4 out of those 5, everyone can face off against Austin in one way, or they've all beaten the people on my team. I feel like they could beat the people on your team. They have beaten at least people on your team at least once or twice in once the wrestling times. Austin would have been a great category to have, formidable, but I feel like The Rock would have paired up a lot more better, in my opinion. I love Austin, but I was just looking at the matchup. I was like, all right, he picks Austin. I'm like, you know what? Let me shake the table a bit. So let me just pick The Rock. I was kind of thinking, I was like, man, Roman's the only new guy that I have from my era. I don't have no Shawn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no Nash, no Hall. I don't have just a lot of other people I don't have, so that's really that really cancels out. No Taker. I don't think we both had no Taker on ours.
No Undertaker, the man who debuted at Survivor Series.
Yeah. I was just like, man, like really taken about. So no that
man, you ain't picked this guy. You ain't picked this guy.
No Mankind, no Cactus Jack, no Booker T,
Jesus
no
Christ.
Batista.
Hold on. You ain't pick this guy. Bugging. Number one draft pick. Number one.
I love Austin. I ain't gonna.
You ain't pick him.
It's because you didn't pick someone. Doesn't mean you don't love him.
I'm saying I just thought he was an automatic because maybe like outside of the Alliance joint, I've never seen Stone Cold ever lose in the fucking Survivor Series elimination match. Unless I'm bugging. He's never been never lost.
Let me tell you right now, Stone Cold, when he was with the Alliance, was my favorite Stone Cold. More so from the 90s or so. Like, I loved when Austin went again. Like, I loved Austin. I liked Austin in the Attitude Era. But when Austin became the heel and in development became ruthless and more so F the crowd, just with the singles, the threats, the tactics, the heel tactics, the debut, like, come on, like, it was more ruthless, more stunning. This wasn't about, going against the boss. This is about fuck the crowd and fuck what you think. I'm going to be venomous. I'm going to be destruction. Like, you think Stone Cold when against Bret Hart, Brian Pillman was bad. I, with Triple H, destroyed the Hardys, destroyed Lita. I scared the Undertaker's wife into a witness protection. I broke Kurt Angle's neck by giving him a pile driver on an exposed mat. I broke Kane's arm. I turned and broke the hearts of every WWE superstar at the Invasion by thinking that I was with Team WWF. And what happens? The top dog, which is Stone Cold Steve Austin, joins the enemy after shaking hands with my number one enemy, Vince McMahon. And that carried over for like a whole 2001. That was really something that carried over, and that is one of my favorite variations of Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Alliance.
Okay, I'm trying to see if this is true because I'm finding out in real time that they're taping the SmackDown for next week now.
Oh.
So you start seeing some spoilers and all that kind of shit. So, I mean, from what I see, they're saying we know the opponent for LA Knight.
Oh.
So either A, you're gonna find out anyway, or B, I just tell you right now.
Well, I think they did it because it's there's Thanksgiving next week. So
Thanksgiving next weekend, so be at
People
home
with
with the
family.
family. So they're taping it. Sorry, they're taping it now. So we do indeed know that the opponent for LA Knight, and we mentioned him early on the show.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Do we think we know him?
Oh yeah, we know.
Hey!
No, not that guy. Not that guy.
Oh, damn it.
I thought you meant we know him. Like, yeah, we know the guy. Like, nah, they
Damn,
wouldn't have him on a fucking tape show.
Yo, you got me.
My fault. But you didn't. They'll bring back Edge on a tape show. Really?
Ugh.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
So do you want to know?
Mr. Gable.
No.
Mr. Gable. Miz? Did I say it?
Yeah.
Did I say it?
I mean, we both kind of you got that one. So yeah, apparently it's the Miz and LA Knight for the taped SmackDown. Right now, Charlotte against Asuka is being taped for next week's SmackDown.
Is that the advantage match they having?
Probably. And then you get the advantage for the men. All right, so I'll wrap up with this real quick. Let's make it just pick.
Okay.
If you have to build a Survivor Series team, men roster and then women roster, but with the current roster. Let's go.
Women, Rhea, Bianca, Bailey, Charlotte, Io Sky.
Rhea, Charlotte, Liv. You're not gonna pick it, you gotta pick Liv.
I know.
Bianca, Jade Cargo.
Not bad. Not bad. That is really
Now, you know what? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I can't. I only do five. I'll keep the five. Okay. I was trying to find room for Raquel, but I'm like, damn. Hold up.
Daddy cool mommy.
Rhea. Raquel would take the Liv spot. I know Liv is on the active roster. She has not been active.
Okay.
But let's say, and also Bianca. Damn, what am I doing? I'm bugging. All right. No, I'll keep it. Rhea, Charlotte, Bianca, Liv, and Jay Cargo.
That's your facts.
Yeah. Raquel, I want to fit you somewhere on that roster. So just know that. The men.
Go ahead. First. I went first. You go.
Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Damn it. Jesus Christ. Like I just draw a blank. Like, oh shit, who on the fucking roster now? Oh shit. Dom Mysterio, better believe it.
Damn.
Better
that was a woo. Yes.
Better believe Dom was on that roster.
Damn.
Dom, Roman, Seth, CM Punk.
Oof.
And am I going with quarterback one? Am I going with QB one? All right. I'll go Cody Rhodes. Cody, Roman, Seth, Punk, and Dom Mysterio. That's my favorite right now.
That is not bad. I am not gonna argue, especially with Dom. That shit. Oof.
All right, who you got?
Dom Mysterio, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre.
Okay, tough.
Drew McIntyre, CM Punk.
I want to put Braun Breaker there too.
Can't be greedy. You got to take.
Can't be greedy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it. I want to see what Braun does in a War Games match.
Yeah,
in Survivor Series. I think this is his first.
Yeah,
Survivor Series War Games match.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson Reed's going into the second one. Roman's probably going into his third one.
22, 24, and 25. Yeah.
Yeah, his third one. Cody's going to his second one. It would have been nice to see, Seth in there, but Logan takes his spot.
Mm-hmm.
So,
On that note, Kenny Holt, my man, I appreciate you. Love you. Great job. You can follow Kenny on social media platforms at Cowabunga_K_E_N. Myself, Randy J. Cruz, RENDY, letter J CRUZ. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. Most importantly, go to youtube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for your boys on the program. Also on TikTok and Instagram at 2 out of 3 Falls Pod. Again, if you missed out on the episode with Mr. Kennedy last night, check it out on YouTube, also on the Twitter feed. No post show at the SmackDown next week. I got work, but we'll be back Monday night following Raw and maybe after NXT Tuesday. I got to figure it out to make up for the SmackDown show. We'll figure it out. But for myself and Kenny Holt, we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.